Hello everyone, welcome back to another Python lesson. In this video, we are gonna learn how to handle error in Python. Managing errors is very important because it helps us make sure our program runs smoothly and gives helpful message if something goes wrong. Every program can have errors. In one of previous lesson, we create a program that calculates BMI. Today we are going to make this program even better by learning how to handle possible errors. In our BMI program, errors can happen if the user enters something that is not a number for weight or height. If they set the height to 0 without error handling, these problems can stop the program from working. But if handle this error, the program can show a helpful message instead of crashing. Let's take a look at some key concepts in error handling. First, try. We use try to tell Python to try running a piece of code. If there is an error, Python will go to the except part. Except part runs only if there is an error in the try block. We can tell Python what to do, like show the helpful message. Final block, this part runs no matter what, even if there was an error or not. We can use it to show a message or close a file. Let's open the file from the last lesson. We'll add some check, sure the user enters correct values. For example, we'll check if the inputs are numbers, and we'll also make sure the height is not 0. Dividing by 0 will cause an error. Step 1, writing the try block. Try block is where we put the code that may cause an error. If an error happens, Python jumps to the except block instead of stopping. Start with the keyword try followed by a colon. In this place, we type after the colon, press enter, and Python will automatically indent to show this is part of the try block. Write the code that may cause an error here. For example, we'll ask the user to enter their weight and height. If they enter something that is not number, we'll show an error message using except. We change our program. In try block, we type this code to get the weight and height from user. If the user enters something that isn't number, we'll show an error message using except. So we change our program, our code to calculate BMI, type here, cut this code and paste here. Every try block needs except block to show the message to the user if we have an error in this block. In this code, we are trying to get weight and height from the user and calculate the BMI. If the user enters text instead of a number, an error will happen. So we write the except block in step 2. We type except and colon like this, and press enter. In this place is except block. This place we write what we want to do. If there's an error, we print a message. We can type here a type of error. We want to handle invalid input error in this block, so we can type this one. This is one of type of error in Python. We want print a message if we have an error to handle it like this in the except block. Except block catches the error and lets us control what happened when there's a problem. This way we can show a friendly message instead of crashing program. Final block runs no matter what happened. even if there is an error or no. This is useful if you need to do something at the end of the program. To write final block, we use keyword finally and column and press enter. Part of the final block. Write any final code here. For example, let's print a message to thank the user like this. In this code, we use try and except to catch an error or errors and show the helpful message. For example, if the height is 0 or if the user enters something that is not a number, we catch the error and show a message. This way our program is more professional and the user has a better experience when using it. Let's run it. Check our program. Enter your weight in kilogram, press enter. Enter your height in meters, for example, and press enter. Our program runs smoothly, and the last line, final block, run and print our message. Run again our program. If we enter another input, any text, this message print for us because our program gets us an error because we type text instead of number. We have an error. Our program jump to the except block and print this message. We use try and except block and catch these errors and handle them. It doesn't stop a whole program. It's the best way. In the except block and final block, our program gives helpful message if something goes wrong. This project is a great way to practice error handling and make sure our program runs smoothly. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have any questions. See you in the next video.